the effort, the energy, the commitment to do the little things the way we want them done. It's been really good, and been blessed with the weather too these first few days. So off to a good start, and I got a lot to do. Time's getting away, so it won't be long, but we got a nice plan as far as our progression, as far as how we're going to get them ready, and I'd say we're probably a little ahead, to be honest with you. Any questions?
Any people in particular that have caught your eye?
Oh man, yeah, lots of guys. I mean, we got a talented group of individuals, and lots of guys really across the board, from our guys that y'all would think about all the way down to some of the walk-on guys. I mean, we got a really good roster, young roster, but talented group, and very encouraged by really everybody. Really not disappointed in anybody at this point.
What are you seeing from the defensive line specifically?
Yeah, I was just telling them that, that's probably been my biggest encouragement to this point is defensively. They just look so different than they did in the spring. Those first 3 days of spring practice, it was like, wow, we got a lot of work to do. And man, we just look totally different. I'm so impressed and proud of the leadership of the defense, first of all. The Skouskis and AJs and Kayvons and Lucy's and Justin Foster's and those guys, and Isaiah. Those guys have worked their tails off in this off season, from a mental standpoint. And I mean, we're young up front. We're young, but we. Obviously Niles and Jordan get back in there. That makes all the difference in the world. But across the board, I mean, we look just so much more like a knowledgeable defense. Much more coordinated, and guys are flying around. So I'm very encouraged with the work that they put in when nobody's watching. And that's really, I always say that all the time. That's when you make your biggest gains. It's coming out of spring and that transformation. And that group has truly transformed physically and mentally since the last time I saw them on the field. So I'm very encouraged. I was kind of wanting to see how it went today with the pads on. So it's off to a really good start with that group. And again, they're young, but I'm excited about what we've got to work with and where they are from a progression standpoint right now.
DeAndre Overton looks like a guy that's out here maybe practicing with a different sense of purpose, a sense of urgency. What have you seen from him?
He's been great, and he really was. I saw that in him last year. I thought last year he really made a step forward from a confidence standpoint, a work ethic standpoint, really a technique and fundamental standpoint, just really becoming a complete guy and buying in to being the best version of himself and his skill set. And part of it was what he needed to do in the weight room. And I'm super proud of him. He's also an unbelievable leader. He's become one of our best leaders, incredibly committed to this program. And we've moved him over to the slot. And I'm gonna tell you, he's loving it. He's having a ball. He's been living over in that boundary for 3 years, and it's survival of the fittest over in that boundary. That's a battle every snap, and now all of a sudden he's over in that slot. He's got a lot more space than he's ever had before, and he's a very intelligent player, and he's just so much stronger. He's done an awesome job with his body and just playing with a lot of confidence. So I mean, I'm really pleased with him. He's had a good few days, and so is Cornell. Cornell's another guy that's really, we were able to redshirt him last year. He's got 2 years left. Cornell's had a really good few days. TJ Chase, another veteran guy that we're pleased with. So, I like what we got at receiver.
Do you see DeAndre getting more snaps in the slot even after Amari comes back?
I mean,
as opposed to the boundary.
We'll evaluate all that stuff whenever he gets back. Amari can play. He's played the two and the 5, which is outside in the slot, so he can play both of those. And DeAndre can play any of the 3. He's really diversified himself to play all 3 positions. So he's just, we've got a lot of versatility and flexibility with what we can do. But we're just focused on the guys that we got right now and getting them ready to play, and not worried about any future stuff. We'll deal with that whenever that time comes.